Hey guys, it's SFP and welcome to episode number 12 of my FIFA 16 Morecambe career mode. And quickly, we are going with a lot of things very, very fast because I have to get through a lot. And as you can see, this episode is almost 25 minutes. And this is me actually cutting to just the important things. And here we have Ojama. And for you guys wondering, you guys can pause the shortlist. This accumulation of players that I've gotten is basically me kind of scouting ahead of time. I know some of you guys maybe aren't fans of that, but considering that I need to make sure my team is the best that I can, I'm going to go through these little loopholes, these little cheats, so to speak, and try to get the best players, available for my a bang for your buck. Basically, is what I'm going for. And right now, I have enough money because I haven't sold anyone yet, as you guys remember the last episode. I'm gonna use enough money to see or get enough players using the money that I have right now and see if I can get these three players right now. Anyway, their first game here is against Bristol Rovers. And this should be fun, guys. If you guys remember, we no longer have Miller. You know, Miller is gone. We still have Roach, and we still have Fleming. We don't have Goodall anymore. But those two, Roach and Fleming, depending on how I play my cards, might be on their way out. So we have to take advantage of this. You can see we are first place. We're only 3 points away from Lane Orient, and Portsmouth isn't that far away. Nevertheless, our opponents are basically on the other half of that uh, table, so I don't really have to worry about them. But nevertheless, we want to get as many points as we can, especially since well, I guess we don't need to get first place technically, but I would love to. I'm only going to get one shot at this. And I mean I'm only going to get one shot because I do not want to be another season here in the Football League 2. And it's no knock on the league. I'm pretty sure many of you guys watching do not want to stay here another season. Something tells me, though, I might have issues once I hit the championship. But right now, this shouldn't be too much of an issue. I will actually get promoted. What position I am on the table here will depend on my form, but I am 100% confident that I will get promoted. So when I get promoted, I might as well win a cup after it. And Kenyon passes it to Mullen. Mullen had the opportunity there, trying to be the goal scorer that Miller once was here in the team, and he gets denied by the goalkeeper, and that placement was horrible. And here we have another Heller. Goodall. Oh, I thought we sold Goodall. I guess we didn't. And here we have a blooper of a goal, and it's Mullen trying to fit in the shoes of the departed Miller. And I thought I guess I accepted the offer for Miller, but he hasn't been sold yet. But as you can see there, what an easy goal here for Mullen to rack up. And I believe I'm still going with two forwards, actually. I think. Anyways, and here starts the next one. You have Heller. Keller with a shot. Keller again. And he misses it point blank. I thought, how a horrible shot, but as you can see in the replay, the defender makes an emergency play there, and he actually gets a deflection off it, and that actually impedes our second goal that we so clearly would have had it not been for that clever defender there. Here we have Goodall going. I think I'm going to switch Goodall out, actually. He looks exhausted in here. I'm still pondering about it. Put in Doyle. And the same moves I always make, guys. I'm going to put in McGowan for Barhusian. And here starts the second half. And here we have an opportunity for Heller. Keller gets clipped, and this will be a yellow card for Parks. Tom Parks gets a yellow card. And again, be complaining, but nevertheless, never mind. Here we have Kenyon. Kenyon has opportunity. Kenyon again. Kenyon, this player here, if I'm allowed to speak about Kenyon, he's been one of these players at the beginning of the season. He's kind of had a slow start, but now that we're kind of shifting the team here, he's actually stepped up in a big way, and we need players to step up. Mullen and Keller, they'll need to step up and supplant basically the spot that Miller left. Goodall, obviously, I think his spot's secure. Someone else has it. Kenyon can perfectly take care of that with his fourth goal here. The other issue will be when Roach leaves. Who will supplant him? I still have no clue. And here we have Sinclair. And Sinclair kind of kills the mood here by actually getting one back. But I gotta say, what a great setup of a goal. Look at that pass. That gave him go. That gave him go yet again. And what a great, strong, driven shot there. There's no way our goalkeeper was going to get to that. But Parrish could have at least maybe gotten a slight deflection. Maybe I'm being a little bit too demanding. But I think that's a possibility. And with Stuart Sinclair with the goal. And as the ref will blow the whistle here. And we actually get the lead and the win. It wasn't exactly convincing, but a point is a point. And we got 3. So that is good enough for me, guys. And we're going to go off to the next ones after we see the mail that we get. And we're going to get a couple of notifications here, if I remember correctly. And it seems we have sold a player, and we still have a transfer offer. And we see here Tony Thompson has a loan offer, and EA Bang has basically closed the notes here, and our goalkeeper Roach has left. So now we are here asking who will be the starting goalkeeper. And if you guys are watching, please let me know who you prefer. Is it Arascaeta or is it the other goalkeeper whose name I cannot remember at the moment for the life of me? And Goodall has been sold to the Wanderers, so that reduces our team by 3. And with that new amount of money, I'm going to go back to the transfer list and see if I can get more players. I'm going to focus on the players who I think will have, or who will be key. Oh, getting Sam Walker. You guys may be wondering, SFP, you already have 3 goalkeepers. Yes, I do. But I'm not sure how much I can depend on them, to be quite honest. That being said, Walker, if I remember correctly in the scouting, he isn't exactly that much higher than the goalkeepers I have now, but I'm guessing that maybe that little bit of experience that he has will be enough at least. And if not, I'll be able to sell them. Or I can sell the other goalkeepers because I'm not sure who is actually cheaper. I'd have to double check that, but I think Walker is cheaper because I'm sending it on a pre-contract as opposed to the other players that I signed as a free agent. But that's semantics, guys. We're basically going to get a lot of these done actually at the moment. And if you guys see clearly, I basically get someone from every single position. And I don't know how you guys feel about complete turnovers. I personally don't like them, especially when it comes to big teams. I'm less apprehensive about it when it comes to these what are these called again? These Road to Glory career modes, because the whole point of the story is to get the best team that you can. And while we could basically save our players, I think that would make this not difficult, but it would just make this process a little bit longer. And if I'm allowed to be fair or honest, I think I've been doing a fairly good job right now of keeping the core at least here. Now that core is going to be completely different come next season, and some of you guys might be annoyed by that. I understand, and I will take whatever disappointments that you have towards me. That is completely fine. But again, I want to get this team to where it's supposed to be. And I think with the moves I've made, I will have a very competitive team, not only for the league, but hopefully for the other tournaments that are going on, simultaneously. And if you guys remember in the last video, we actually did face QPR. This is the replay because with 4 minutes remaining on the clock, we actually conceded a very stupid goal. As we tend to do with these big teams, it's never the wow, the oh my god moment of that was an blockable shot. It's always been these little crappy mess up things that we do that give them the window open, and then they just punish us for it. Which in our defense, to make this career mode interesting, should happen ever so often. Because I'm pretty sure you guys wouldn't like a career mode where the YouTuber basically wins 100% of their games. That's not exactly entertaining television or entertaining YouTube watching, if you ask me. Now, that being said, you guys may be wondering if I'm a hypocrite because right now I'm winning most of my games. And to that, I gotta say that patience is a virtue. Right now, I'm winning most of these games. And even though I'm winning most of these games, guys, if you read the table, and maybe I should do a better job at that. I just tend to focus or rely on these things to shade the table, but I'm not that far off from second place. So while I may have clinched already promotion, I haven't exactly clinched the top spot in the league so far. But as you can see by that short replay, nothing really happened, guys. Nothing happened. And here, yet again, nothing happened. It was a very uneventful 90 minutes, which will lead us into extra time, which is obviously every player's favorite time during the game. Extra, because 90 minutes is so basic. It's so last year. You got to go for the 120 now. And that makes me wonder, guys, and this is a random question, but the soccer's obviously an evolving sport. There's been many changes. The offsides rules, this whole thing with the referees. Have you guys ever thought about extending the time that is being played? I'm just wondering if that's ever a thing. You think people talk about that behind doors, behind closed doors, maybe in FIFA or something, or whether they're not obviously talking about scandal. But have guys ever thought about that? The possibility of the games being extended, and Wildig has the only opportunity of the game, and he gives it straight to the friggin' goalkeeper. Dude, that's like an offense that could lead to someone being fired. But anyways, we're gonna go with the penalty kicks here, and my youngster here, I believe is Arascaita, excuse me, is going to make an attempt. He misses the first one, but it's Charlie Austin, so it's okay. But you have Wilson with an opportunity. Wilson goes for the shot, and the goalkeeper stays right down the middle, and we're going to put it in the back of the net. 1-1 tied so far. Here we have Fur. There's an opportunity, but will my goalkeeper Riscata read it? Yes, he will, and it's one of those things where, sometimes you can just have the goalkeeper stay right down the middle, and things will work out just fine. And here we have an opportunity for David, and David slots it back, and we have the lead here in a 1-2. Hoylett has an opportunity. What will he do? My goalkeeper, Ariscaita, actually saves it, and so now QPR in a pickle. Ellison, our designated PK taker, he's not going to miss, is he? No, he's not. And that's number 3. And this might be the last opportunity that QPR has. If they miss it, then we go to the next round, and it's Farlin with the shot. Seems like a strong shot, and he does put it in nicely. That's what she said. Anyways, now the uh, opportunity is on us, basically. Keller, the youngster. The guy's been growing so well. Will he make it for us? Yes, he does, although the goalkeeper, Green, guesses it right. But Keller does enough to put it in the back of the net. And he's going to go celebrate with his buddies, as he should. This little youngster here has given us hope and has given us the opportunity to continue competing in the next round. And here is the replay of that goal. That was, I believe, the closest game we've had in the FA Cup, the Emirates FA Cup so far. And I'm hoping it's the last one for a while because these games, while it may be exciting to watch when the stakes are raised, it isn't exactly the most enjoyable experience. I know this is a game, but still. And Ojama actually rejected his contract because he's a top player in his club and he feels the move does not suit him. Fine, I'll sweeten the pot here. Let's go to £4,000 per week. He's still going to be a crucial player, and I'm giving him 3 years. So let's see. Downing has accepted his pre-contract. That's great. Now I just have to accept it. Anyways, here we have Walker, who accepted his pre-contract as well. Great. Again as well. That's perfect. And Wabara as well at the right back position. And now with that new influx of money, now I can go for these remaining players here. And the thing is, there will be two players that I will not go for. And I believe it's Kasim and the left back Dickerson, because Dickerson unfortunately is not 23. He's 22. And per rules, we cannot sign him to a pre-contract, obviously. Or did I actually? I don't quite remember. I could have sworn there was one player that I didn't sign. I believe Romain Sawyers is actually someone that I'll remove off my short list. Yup, and now on to Sawyer, and I will remove my short list. So right now, the only player that's left here is Mendez Lang, which for some reason Lang reminds me of Lana Lang. For you guys who are big Superman fans, I know that's very random, but that name kind of triggered something. And it was Yerbo Jama who has again rejected his offer. This is pissing me off. I'm gonna go for 5 mil, and I believe that will be the max. I might push for 6 mil, but 5 mil should be more than enough to get him to come to our club. I mean, he's actually gonna be in the same division, so I don't know why he's being so picky and basically undermining us. That's stupid. That's ignorant, as Michael Jackson would say. The only reason I'm bringing Michael Jackson up is because my dad actually saw a YouTube video of one of his concerts, so that kind of sunk into my head, and it's brought up in this video. So that's full circle, guys. Anyways, here we have the last game of the video against Luton Town at Court Lane. The beautiful Court Lane. Obviously, never seen a stadium quite like this one, and that is supposed to be sarcastic, although I don't think that actually came out the way I wanted to. And again, that's what she said, or that's what he said, I guess. And here we have again the best of Argentina. If you guys remember last time when we got this little screen, we didn't do so well defensively. We actually got scored on very early on in the half. So let us not repeat that. They're giving us praise here as the best defensive team in the league, and then let us show it. Anyways, here we have Morecambe starting 11. And again, guys, this is something that I want to get you guys involved in. To be honest, I don't have a favorite between Contreras or Kaita, but if you guys do, let me know in the comment section down below. They're basically both around the same overall anyways, and Thompson's actually not that far off, although I kind of wish he wasn't so upset with his playing time, because he clearly needed training here. Now that we have a fourth goalkeeper, I might keep 2 and loan out 2. Or actually maybe keep 3 and then loan out 2. I still haven't decided. But that is a problem for future SFP. If you guys remember, I don't know if you guys ever watched How I Met Your Mother. You know that episode where basically Barney and Ted are like worried about something, and then Barney brings up this concept of let us not worry about it, let future Ted and future Barney worry about it. And so I'm gonna let future SFP worry about that. And here we have Mullen, one with a great slotted shot, and it seems that this game will be different than the other one that we got praised for center backs or backlining, excuse me. And we actually get the first goal, and it was off of kind of a misstep here, where the team actually wanted to clear the ball, and somehow Mullen gets it. Mullen does a nice finesse shot and slots it in the back of the net for the first goal of this game. And this is Mullen's second goal of the season. Now here's Mackay Smith. And that's it for the first half, guys. A 1-0 lead that we have, or excuse me, end of the game. A 1-0 lead. That turns a two-way victory. And I don't know why I'm so spaced out at the moment, guys. This game apparently went so fast that I kind of lost track of time, if you can believe that. Anyways, here about Training Simulation, and I believe someone will grow. And yes, it is Arascaita going in an overall of 60. I'm very excited with these goalkeepers. Some of them, I don't know. I feel like someone's going to be sold at some point, either beginning of next season or during the midseason. I'm not sure if I'm going to get an offer, but I have a feeling that having 4 goalkeepers is too much, obviously, especially since most of them are around the same overall rating, and so that's going to pose issues, especially when they're going to be complaining for their playing time. So I'm going to have to loan out a couple, maybe 1 or 2, or I might even be tempted to sell one if I get a good enough offer. But anyways, here we have Mendes lying, and I'm going to accept, or stall, excuse me. And Kasim has declined his contract, which is fine because I already have the acceptance of these 3 players here. And with Kasim, I'm not sure if I want to attempt again. I'm going to just have him sit there and I'll think about it for the remaining time. And here we have Ojama, who clearly is going to be our best striker once he actually comes to the team. And Menezlian, again, I'm going to accept that offer as well. And lastly, Lalkovic, the left midfielder, I'm going to accept his offer. And now I have 3 players, and I actually do plan on buying Aird, but after a certain month, and I don't quite remember what month it is, guys, and I'm going to ask actually for transfer funds as well. But if I remember correctly, remember back in the old days when you had the youth academy, you would have to wait till May to kind of cash in on those players. And I actually prefer that method better than the method we have now. I think this method is a little bit not unorthodox, but it's just so weird. I kind of prefer the consistency of just waiting till May, to actually sign them up. And I think it was more natural. But anyways, or I guess I don't know if it's more natural because technically training would be more natural. These are the things that haunts me, guys, when I sleep. But anyways, I'm not quite sure what to do. And again, I'm thinking about it. I'm going to go for 3,000 and see. But anyways, with Aird, I'm actually going to wait till maybe May or June to see if he wants to join our team, because I think there's like a little cheat upgrade there. But anyways, that'll be it for this video, guys. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Make sure to check out tomorrow's episode, which will actually not be this career mode, but will be the challenge career mode that I'm doing with my buddy Fezer, number 3. And follow me on Twitch at SFP Gaming and on Twitter at SFP Soccer Show. Until next time, guys, which is Monday, peace out.